So briefly, this signals more or less the conclusion of the Phase 5 development program, which was the installation of 3 new generators, extension of the power station, installation of 3 new generators, and reinforcing the transmission capability to the Longbush facility. The first 2 machines which were acquired, they're starting to go through the infancy of their performance tests. In so doing, in the next few weeks, once they successfully prove themselves in terms of providing reliable power to the grid, they will be handed over to BVIEC. With those 2 machines together, they are over 50% of what the current demand for electricity is in the territory. So the issues with regards to load shedding because of the absence of reserve capacity that we have will be something of the past, because we have a significant amount of generating capacity now on the ground.
From the government's point of view, obviously from an infrastructure level that we're trying to get to, we're trying to stabilize the supply of power to the territory so that we don't have as many outages, especially when you have to take some of the engines down for maintenance. You'll have backup power to be able to continue a smooth generation. And also it gives us that future growth capacity, that as the country grows, that as more hotels or more businesses, for example, as the Bywater plant has come online, we can now be able to supply more reliably power to those businesses. So we are planning for the future. In other words, I think from what Mr. Abrams have said, we will, by say the end of next year, have 32 megawatts of new capacity, along with the other, 33. Along with 33 more that we had before. We will obviously be retiring some of the older engines, but we will have a capacity of somewhere in the 65 megawatts range by the end of 2018, hopefully. And that will give us enough power supply to plan for some years into the future. We obviously have to, every 3 or 4 years, maybe every 5 years, look at how we're going to continue upgrading, because the older engines still have to be retired as we go along. But that's something that the corporation does very well in their studies as they prepare for the future supply. In the middle of all this, as we said, and as Mr. Abrams pointed out today, we are working towards renewable energy possibilities, and so we can, in the future, begin to reduce, hopefully, the generation of under the normal fossil fuel methods and get more to some more reliable renewable energy methods. And that will take time, but we are working towards it, very conscious of it, and I'm putting it into our plans as we go along to keep integrating more renewable energy efforts, and even using alternate energy sources from the normal diesel engine to, in the future, possibly propane or other methods like that are cleaner for the atmosphere and can be used at a lower cost. This facility today, in what they're doing, also the new engines are more energy efficient, and while we may not see a huge saving upfront, over the long run, they will use less diesel, and therefore hopefully our surcharge that we get on that nice little bill will come down at least a little bit and give us a little relief.